Hello, VGW Universe. This is the general manager and owner and founder of VGW Status Quo. I just wanted to bring this video to you. Just a few concerns leading into the new season or whatever. Probably some updates, news, and all kind of stuff like that. First off, let's address this. I know the season this year was very short. Only had 11 episodes and a lot of Road to videos. I understand that. But I will say this. Last season I did like almost pretty much like an episode every week. And that was hell. It was stressful and it was very, it was a lot. It was a lot trying to do an episode every week. And also, now with my job in real life, I don't have the time to do an episode every week, and also when I'm trying to incorporate promos and voiceovers from other voice actors, it's kind of tough to try to get that together within a week. Like try to do weekly episodes and monthly pay-per-views, and it's tough. But and I was kind of driving myself crazy a little bit with it, and so it actually got a little bit more comfortable doing an episode when it was feasible, when I was able to do it. And you know, someone else has said that, you know, quality over quantity. So I think I may follow that this season for 2K20, and yeah, just try to cut down on trying to do so much content, try to overload the audience, you know, with so much every week, and try to keep it from from, you know, stressing myself out trying to do something every week, you know. Now that you know, my time is kind of decreased for VGW, but I do have a few other projects coming up. There's one in particular that I don't want to mention right now until it's finished. Of course, the Call of League of Nations, they know what it is, and hopefully they respect my wishes and not say anything to anybody about it. But another project I'm working on for the off season, I'm working on possibly doing like live events, not necessarily live stream, just like recorded premiere videos for YouTube. I've done one or two already, and they were okay. But since, you know, my live streaming sucks, as most of you who've been watching know, my live streaming sucks. I'm gonna completely do away with live streams until I can find, you know, I guess better internet, I guess, if that's what I need or whatever. But I'm gonna try to do like live events. They'll all be like I might do non-canon, and I might do some that are canon to like the actual season's story or whatever. But I'm trying to work on doing live events and stuff like that. I think it's all like really the projects I'm working on. Of course, next season I do plan on doing a tag team tournament to kind of kick off the season. It'll probably be, I kind of want to try to do it before the actual season starts, really, but it may be incorporated into the season. So tag team tournament is going to be one thing. I'm also bringing back Supremacy, the all women's pay-per-view, for later on in the season. Yeah, I think that's all it for like the special projects I really got coming up for VGW2K20. All right, next I want to talk about signings, calls being signed to VGW. I've made a lot of mistakes signing calls that were just, you know, like favors, pretty much. Some asked to be in VGW. Some I try to do as a surprise, but never really had any plans for. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that out too, because I need to have a plan with these calls going into them. Because if I can't push certain calls the way they are accustomed to being pushed in other leagues, it looks like I'm burying them. So and we're very sensitive. I am. A lot of people are very sensitive about their calls and how they're pushed and how they're, you know, displayed in leagues. So I'm one of those people too. So I completely understand it, and I completely understand the gripes and complaints that I've gotten from quite a few people about how their cars have been pushed or not pushed at all. So yeah, we will. That's why the roster is being cut down for, you know, Call League of Nations members characters, and also fan characters being signed to VGW. So we're gonna cut down on that, and also the people who have their cars signed to VGW. I am implementing a creative control initiative where I run ideas by you first, and if you're okay with them, we'll go through it. If you're not, no questions asked, we won't go through it. You can also suggest things, but you can't. The end result of that storyline will definitely be my decision, like whether you win a championship or not, or stuff like that. That kind of stuff will be my decision. And I posted in, like, I guess our private Discord with the Call League of Nations, certain superstars who will be coming back and some people who won't be for the 2K20 season. For some, I did reverse a decision. I did kind of change my mind on a few characters because I do have ideas, and that I will run by certain people. Yeah, so that would definitely be a thing. I think at this point, by the time this video comes out, the Call League of Nations members, the characters that are coming back to VGW, they know who they are, or the ones that I'm interested in, you know, continuing on with. And I'm sure they'll get the plans that I have for them later on. I don't have a whole lot of fan cars. Well, I don't want to welcome fan cars. I'll say more community creations characters. I don't have too many more of those coming into VGW this next season because I kind of want VGW to be more VGW, so I want to bring more of my original characters back. I want to create some new ones because I have some new ideas for some of them, like new characters. So I want to bring, it's kind of want to make VGW more VGW. Okay, so not a knock on the CCs, but I'm just trying to get back to my roots at least. As far as new superstar initiatives, there's no more NXT. My attempts of making NXT the way that I wanted to do failed, and there's no brand split coming. I kind of want to do a brand split, but like I said, I don't have time anymore. This is very hectic in real life right now, so, and I don't have enough energy to to deal with 100 calls. So yeah. But the brand split possibility is definitely on the table. It's just that if I can find the time to do it, then I'll probably revisit it. NXT is a definite no-go. I tried to do like the live stream thing with NXT where it's just throwing calls on, just having people be seen, and it didn't work out that way. The perception was not, seen the way that I saw it by most people, and rightfully so, because how NXT is in real life. It's pretty amazing, and and I was just kind of wanted it to be a fun thing where title changes didn't matter and stuff like that. Call ups, it wasn't really determined. It really didn't determine like people getting called up to the main roster or anything like that. It was just supposed to be a fun thing, but it didn't really turn out that way. So no more NXT. Won't be revisiting that. May do a brand split. May just use my second account just for BS or whatever. I definitely will be using my second account for like special events, pretty much like the Supremacy that's coming this next season. I'll probably use it for that. Also, let's talk about I'll revisit something I was speaking about earlier, like scheduling. Like I said, I'm not gonna do weekly episodes. I'm not gonna do monthly pay-per-views. I'm gonna try to do some content. I mean, there's definitely gonna be content every month. It's just that I'm not gonna do an episode every week and a pay-per-view every month. I want to try to take the time this time around to build stories and characters up a little bit better and stop trying to throw so many events in so little time. So I'll try my best to remedy the situation. I think that's about it for that bullet point. Okay, here's one I really want to talk about. Toxic behavior. Now, I am well aware, okay, that CAW can be a very toxic community. It really can be. Um, so I'm not. I try not to get too deep into it. I just try to stay out of the drama myself. But of course, drama has come up multiple times. I try my best to stay out of it mostly, but I kind of got myself caught up where I started tweeting from an angry place. But shouldn't have gone that far, but it happened. I apologize for hurting anybody's feelings, but I'm not apologizing for telling my truth and my feelings. So yeah, and and anytime anybody posts anything publicly on the internet, it's always open to scrutiny. It's always open to you know comments and open to criticism. So that's the that's the price that that's what I signed up for when I started doing call. So I'm all welcome for constructive criticism. I'm even the mean comments. I'm ready for them. Okay. Um, just know that this is pretty much like a hobby for me. I'm not aspiring to do anything like outside of just posting, just making my stories come to life through a wrestling video game, pretty much. So I like seeing stories unfold. I like to try to do new things. I like to try to do things that are you know fun or exciting or never been seen before. Or sometimes it doesn't rub the audience the right way or whatever, but I try to do it. I try to do the best I can. Now there are other colleagues out there who are like really like pushing for that superstardom on YouTube, and more power to them because I know it's a lot of hard work and it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of money. But me, I'm just doing this pretty much as a hobby. I enjoy doing it, even through all the negativity and the criticisms and the toxicity. It's whatever. Like, just at the end of the day, I know at the end of the day, it's just a video game. So, but yes, sensitivity is a thing in car, and I do understand it because when you create something, you're very passionate about it. You're very sensitive to the criticism, but you take it in stride, and you use those criticisms to try to work on what you got to work on, and you know that's it for that. I mean, that's basically it. Um, so I guess I'll go ahead and close off the video here. I'm gonna have an upcoming Q&A video as well. Um, you can tweet me at status quo VGW14 for your questions, or you can leave your questions in the comment section of this video. I'll try to answer them as much as I can, as fully as I can. And just stay tuned for the special projects I got coming up, especially that one secret project in particular. Um, and also stay tuned for VGW2K20. I'm hoping that we hear some WWE2K20 news soon. Um, I think 2K19 was a step in the right direction. It was a little bit fun this season. I mean, aside from a few glitches or whatever, from like the last game also, but the graphics were great. The big head mode was fun to do sometimes. Some of the reversal graphics were great, like amazing, and some of the new DLC moves, they're incredible. My career this year was actually pretty great. Too bad we couldn't use all the scenes or change the arenas in some of them, but it was great, and I just hope 2K20 is even better. So you guys stay tuned for VGW2K20, and thanks for listening to me ramble on about a bunch of crap. So thank you very much for watching, and also tune into the other colleagues because this is great content. This virtual wrestling thing is great content. Just it's something for everybody, and Just be sure to check them all out. And that's it.